Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Wendy's Kooky Crochet Tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute little beginner-friendly bow. It has like a little hair clasp on it so you can wear it in your hair. It's super, super cute. So what you're going to need to make this is you're going to need really any worsted weight 4 yarn is what I used. I used my 5mm crochet hook. You're going to need, I just got this from Dollar Tree, so like you can get these little hair clasps from Dollar Tree or Walmart or wherever you shop probably. You're going to need scissors, you're going to need a yarn needle, and perhaps some measuring tape. So to get started, all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a slip knot. And you can make a slip knot however you prefer, or I have a video of how to do that if you don't know how to do that. And now I'm going to chain 2. There's 1, 2. And now I'm going to work 1 single crochet in that second chain from my loop. So this is the first chain, this is the second chain. So I'm going to work 1 single crochet in the second chain from my loop. I'm going to chain 1 and then I'm going to turn. And now I'm going to work 2 single crochets in the single crochet from the last row. There's 1, 2. And if you do not know how to do a single crochet, I have a video on that and I'll try to link it in the little box above. And you're going to chain 1 and you're going to turn. Now you're going to work 2 single crochets in your first stitch, 1, 2, and then 1 single crochet in your next stitch. You're going to chain 1 and turn, and now you're going to work 1 single crochet in your first 2 stitches, so there's 1, 2, and then you're going to work 2 single crochets in the next stitch. So you have 4 single crochets on this row. You're going to chain 1 and you're going to turn. Now you're going to work 2 single crochets. This is row 5, by the way. You're going to work 2 single crochets in that first stitch and then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. There's 1, 2, and 3. You're going to chain 1 and you're going to turn. Now you're going to work 1 single crochet in the first 4 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're going to work 2 single crochets in that last stitch. 1 and 2. Then when you're finished with that row, row 6, what you're going to do is you're just going to work 1 single crochet in each of these stitches. So you're going to go down your row and you're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch. You're going to chain 1 and turn, and you're just going to work back and forth 6 stitches, so 1 single crochet in each stitch back and forth until you get to until you make 74 rows of this. So you're just going to go back and forth until you have 74 rows of 6 stitches each. And then once you have 74 rows, I will meet you back here, guys. Alright, so now I have my 74 rows. I use a stitch marker to help me count. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to turn, and I'm going to do 1 single crochet in the first 4 rows. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to do a single crochet decrease over the next 2 stitches. So I'm going to insert my hook in the first stitch, pull up a loop. I'm going to insert my hook in the next stitch, pull up another loop, and I'm going to pull through all 3 of those, and that's a single crochet decrease. Now I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to do a single crochet decrease over these first 2 stitches. So I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook, pull up another loop. So I've got 3 loops on my hook. and I'm going to yarn over, pull through all 3, and I'm going to do 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to turn. So now I'm going to do a single crochet in the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, and I'm going to do a single crochet decrease over the next 2 stitches. I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to turn. Now I'm going to do a single crochet decrease over those first 2 stitches, and then I'm going to do a single crochet in that last stitch. I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to turn, and now I'm going to do a single crochet decrease over these last 2 stitches. And I'm going to fasten my yarn off, and I'm going to leave it a little bit longer so I can easily work in this end. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to work in the end right now while it is right here, fresh on my mind. And just to work in this end, just go in and out some of these loops. You need to go back through the loops that you've already worked in and out of. Hear my daughter's cat in the background. Alright, and then when you're satisfied, you can go ahead and cut your yarn. And then you're going to do the same thing for the other side. Hopefully I left this long enough. I probably didn't though. So you're just going to work in the end over here too. So just work your yarn in and out. Go through the same loops that you've already been through. Yeah, this one I didn't leave quite long enough, so I'm not going to go through it as much, but that's okay. Okay, cut this off. Alright, so now to finish, what you're going to do is you're going to make a slip knot on your hook. And actually, let's leave that just a tad bit longer on that end. Alright, and now we're going to chain 6. And then plus 1 more. So we chain 6 plus 1. We're going to turn. And we're going to do 1 single crochet in the second chain from our hook, and we're going to work all the way down, and we should have a total of 6 single crochets. So 1 single crochet in each chain from our hook. Alright, then you're just going to chain 1 and turn and do the same thing. 1 single crochet in each chain all the way down, and that should be a total of 6. Chain 1 and turn, and you're going to keep on doing this back and forth until you have 50 total rows. So after you have 50 total rows, I will meet you back here, guys. Alright guys, so now that I have 50 rows, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slip stitch. So I just turned it, I didn't chain 1. And so now I'm going to go into my stitch, I'm going to go into that back bump, so not the front bump. So this bump right here is your front, and this is your back. So right here's your front, right here's your back. So I'm going to go in that, or a back loop, sorry, go into that back loop. And now I'm just going to slip stitch all the way down this. And there will be 6 in total. And black is so hard to see, dude. But my daughter really wanted black, so I was like, okay, fine, I will make black. right, once you're done, you're going to get a pretty good length here of yarn. You're going to tie it off. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then you're just going to fold it in half like this. And you're going to take your yarn now. You're going to try to bunch this up a little bit. So just kind of bunch it up to where it looks kind of right to you. It doesn't have to be perfect again. And now I'm just going to wrap this around a whole bunch of times. And look at it, make sure your sides are approximately even, and if you need to straighten stuff out, go ahead, straighten it out now. So if I want to really get this straightened out here, so I would say this side's a little, that one side's a little bit bigger than this side. Let's look and see here. And you don't have to measure it, you can eye it. Alright, so that looks about right to me. So let's go ahead. We're just going to wrap this a whole bunch of times. Make sure you keep straightening it out as you wrap. Okay, now I'm going to take this other one and we're just going to tie it in the back here. And I am going to tie it just one more time. I'm going to cut this, but I'm going to put a little glob of hot glue on it. Because what we're going to do is we're going to hot glue these to the to our little barrette here. So first I'm just going to hot glue that right there so it doesn't come undone. Sorry, gosh, I keep having to clear my throat today. So now I'm going to lay this out kind of how I want it. I like the fact that it curls up, by the way. So I'm going to put it here and I'm going to glue it like this right here. And this glue, if you will get the hot glue that is the Gorilla Glue, it will stick like nobody's business, dude. You will not be able to get this off. Of course, you know, it's hot glue, so you're going to have some strings. So just push it real well. Then I'm going to fold this. And I'm going to fold it kind of on the diagonal. And then I'm going to take my little barrette. Gosh, I keep on having to clear my throat lately. I'm just going to put a really, really good dab of hot glue on my barrette here. Then I'm going to fasten it right down on here. Just push it really, really well down. And then clean up any stragglers you have, anything like that. And there you go, guys. Here's your really cute bow. Again, if you want to straighten it up at all, you can still do that. You can kind of fluff it up a little bit if you want it fluffed up like this. So any way that you want to do it. And I hope you enjoyed making this with me, guys. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and happy hooking, everyone.